Hey there, this is Shelly Myers with the Valley Solutions team at HomeSmart, and you asked for it, so I'm here to deliver. We're going to do a driving tour of downtown Mesa. We're going to check out a couple key places or highlight a couple key places for you to visit, and then we're going to check out a couple homes that are on the market in the downtown Mesa area, just to give you an idea of what's available and what the price points are. So buckle up, let's get driving. As I mentioned in my previous video on Mesa, Mesa itself is a very large city. It's a suburb of Phoenix, but it's a very large one. It's about 500,000 people live in Mesa, according to the last census. And we have a lot of industry, a lot of companies are moving here and finding it a great location for them to come here, bring employees, and really kind of experience what Arizona living, what the Phoenix Valley has to do, but in an area of the valley that might be a more economical choice than other East Valley locations. I live in Mesa, I work, play in Mesa, and so I love it. And I love talking about it. I love helping people to discover Mesa and learn a little bit more about it. The first place that I'd like to highlight or showcase on this tour is the Mesa Arts Center. And this is a beautiful location in downtown Mesa. The Mesa Arts Center is owned and operated by the city of Mesa. And it's pretty unique, a unique architectural building. But again, it's located in the heart of downtown Mesa. It's considered Arizona's largest art center. It has 4 theaters, 5 art galleries, and 14 art studios in the center on the campus. What I love about it is that you can go there for live entertainment, lots of different performances, lots of different artists and shows come to the Mesa Art Center. They have a really cool visual art exhibitions that are placed or happen throughout the year. So there's something always happening at the Mesa Art Center, specifically probably during the winter time, during the fall to the spring. We get a lot more happening just because of the weather and if there's any art exhibitions that are outside or events that are outside, you get a lot more people that come and are part of it just when the weather is better, not so hot. But they also have a lot of art education classes as well, which I've known a couple people who've taken classes there on glass and jewelry making, and it's just really a neat location and a really cool facility. Okay, the next place that I want to highlight or talk about is a place called Cider Corps. And Cider Corps is a veteran-owned, family-operated business. It is just that. They sell ciders. It is a tap room where they brew, they craft their own cider and then sell it in there. And it really started because of a hobby that the owners had after they had served in the Marine Corps, and then came back to the United States. There were some injuries, traumatic brain injury from combat, and really decided to take this into what was originally kind of a hobby and turn it into a business. And it's a beautiful location. Not only is the cider really good, But the location, the building itself, inside of it is pretty cool as well. So if you are interested in supporting a veteran owned business, this is a great place to start. As a former teacher, I cannot forget to talk about educational experiences that you can have in downtown Mesa as well. So I want to start first with the library. And obviously, Mesa library system is pretty large. There's lots of different locations, but this is the downtown Mesa library building, and is always kind of a great place to go, peruse the shelves, and pick up any books that you have checked out. They have a great online system as well where you can get books to listen to online, say, or read on your Kindle or other types of apps that you have as well. And I can't forget to talk about the Arizona Museum of Natural History that is in downtown Mesa as well. This is a really cool building. They do a lot of programs and events there. They do some research and showcase some collections that they have. Of course, they always have some great volunteer opportunities if you are interested in learning more, or having some of those experiences maybe when you are in Mesa or when you move to Mesa. They do some self-guided tours for educators as well as different educational programs as well. They have some fun events. They had an event that I went to, which called Beer and Bones, and so obviously a ticketed fundraiser for them. But they had a lot of interesting exhibitions, and you can try some craft beers and as you walk around, and have some snacks as well. But it was really kind of a great event, nice way to invite the community in if someone, say, has not visited the Natural History Museum. Earlier, I mentioned the light rail system, so I want to give you a map to show you exactly where the light rail goes through Phoenix. So it starts in northwest Phoenix, comes down through Tempe, and then goes out to East Mesa. Can be a very economical way to get around the valley, say if you have a little bit more time and can handle some of the stops that happen with it. If you want to read, say, as you're going down the road and you don't want to be behind the car to do those things. You can carry your bike onto the light rail. So if you don't have a car and that's your only mode of transportation, is a great option for you as well. And also, say if you want to go to downtown Phoenix and you don't want to deal with parking garages, or trying to find a space to park, say you're going down for a Diamondbacks game, hop on the light rail and it'll take you right there. Before we look at some of the properties that are currently on the market in downtown Mesa, I want to quickly mention the public art that is also in downtown Mesa. We have a ton of murals, a ton of public art exhibitions, statues, sculptures that are in downtown Mesa and can be a lot of fun to check out. There is a map, there's a route that you can take as a self-guided tour if you're interested in seeing all of the murals that are down there, all of the sculptures that are down there, and then also some of the plaques that provide a little bit of history about downtown Mesa. As I mentioned before, I picked 3 different properties to showcase just to give you an idea of what's currently on the market in downtown Mesa. So let's get to it. This first property is a townhome. So it's not a single family dwelling. It has a shared walls on either side. So it is a 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath property. The half bath is on the main floor, and then there are 2 bathrooms upstairs, 2 full bathrooms upstairs. And all the bedrooms are upstairs as well. It's 1,600 square feet. This property was just recently renovated. It was originally built in 1967. But like I said, they've done some renovations to it and really modernized the look to it, with new flooring, new paint. They did double pane windows, which is a good improvement. Okay, on to property number 2. This is a single family home, again in downtown Mesa. This one is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath property. It is just under 1,300 square feet. The square feet is 1,273. The property, this also is an older property. This property was built in 1948. Again, it's a single family home and it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath property. This one also has been recently renovated, again, which would make sense because the home was built in 1948. It doesn't have a pool in the backyard, but you could certainly put maybe a spa in the backyard, a hot tub or something like that. You do have some space for that. So they've done some renovations to it with the flooring, the paint, the appliances, the backsplash. The bathrooms have been updated as well. So it just gives you a different look into a property. This property is listed for almost $385,000. It is listed specifically at $384,900. It's been on the market almost 60 days. On to property number 3. This will be the last property that we showcase today. But of course, if you have questions about any properties that you see in the Downtown Mesa area or in Mesa in general or in Phoenix in general, let me know. I'm happy to help. This property is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath home. It is a single family home. It is just this home was also built a while ago. This home was built in 1960. This home does come with a pool, so it has its own pool with it. There is no garage, there is carport in the parking side driveway as part of it as well. This one has also had some updates to it as well. You'll see obviously that the flooring has been done, the kitchen's new because this home, as I said before, was built in 1961. It did not look exactly this way in 1961. So let's take a look. Let's finish looking at this place. This property is listed for $445,000, and it hasn't been on the market for very long. It's been on the market less than 20 days. And there is no HOA fees with this property. Be happy to help you do the same. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. I would love to have you as part of my channel. Thank you so much for watching and have an awesome day.